Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol SNAP. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame, and does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Nice movement today on this one, good solid volume. So let's map out a couple of areas of support and resistance going into next week. The initial level of support that stands out is right here, and this is definitely a very short-term level, but as the day unfolded and consolidated on a few different instances, both here and then actually during the final 30 minutes of the day right there, the price tried to push down through that 1155 mark, and that did do a good job of holding strong. So that's certainly the ideal level, meaning, Clay, what would make this chart look the best? If the price can manage to stay above there, that would definitely be a big sign of power, but by no means is that some sort of like do or die level or anything like that. In the event the price does not hold up above there, the next key level of support would be down there at, what is that? Right around $11.35. Now, if $11.35 cannot hold, that's a little bit more of a sketchy area. What do I mean by sketchy? Well, let me offer up a little bit more context. If the price were to go down there, so it comes down here and then breaks below it, at that point, from a very literal perspective, all of a sudden the price is right back inside of this range that it's, just broken out of. And going back to where, the price was, not exactly a sign of true strength. Whereas let's say the price does go down here. However, in this situation, it behaves like that and then starts to work its way back upwards. What would you have in this set of circumstances? Well, you'd have some lows right here. You'd have those lows down there. If you envision each of those as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction, and that's the name of the game. That's what you want to see. So, that level is definitely more of an important level to keep an eye on. But as of right now, the price has been doing a great job of, holding up above the 1155 mark. So we'll see if that can continue or not going forward. What about levels of resistance going into next week? And yes, I realize the chart's getting harder to see here, but that's a good problem to have when you have to go back that far into the chart's history to, find those areas. Next key overall level to keep an eye on is going to be right up here at $11.85. And that one's been a pretty brutal one. The last couple of times the price has been up in that area. Right there's a nasty gap down right afterwards. And then once again, it went on a beast bounce. So big old bounce right here and was once again rejected. Now, I'm not saying that if the price gets up to $11.85, then for sure it's gapping down or, going to totally collapse. But I'm just saying there's quite the track record in history here of that level being pretty stubborn and a thorn in the side of the bulls. But overall, nice way to close out the week. We'll see if the bulls can build upon this momentum or not next week. Everyone have a great Memorial Day weekend. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.